He's one of the most electric performers of our time. Rubber-faced, unpredictable, hilarious, and deeply human. This is the story of Jim Carrey, a man who made the world laugh while navigating profound personal battles behind the scenes. James Eugene Carrey was born on January 17, 1962, in Newmarket, Ontario, Canada. The youngest of 4 children, Jim grew up in a working-class family. His father, Percy, was a musician and accountant, and his mother, Kathleen, battled chronic illness. But life was not all laughs. The Carrey family faced financial hardship when Percy lost his job, forcing them into homelessness for a time. Jim and his brother worked as janitors to help make ends meet while still attending school. Even during these difficult years, Carrey was developing a knack for impressions and slapstick comedy, dreaming of something bigger. Jim started performing stand-up at Toronto comedy clubs as a teenager. His breakthrough came in the early 1980s when he moved to Los Angeles and became a regular at the Comedy Store. Television success followed with In Living Color in the early 90s, where his outrageous characters, like Fire Marshal Bill, made him a fan favorite. Then came 1994, a year that launched him into superstardom. With 3 blockbuster hits, Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, The Mask, and Dumb and Dumber, Jim Carrey became a global sensation. He continued to show range with roles in Liar Liar, The Truman Show, and Man on the Moon, earning critical acclaim and a Golden Globe. Carrey proved he wasn't just a funny man. He was an actor with depth. By the 2000s, hits like Bruce Almighty, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, and Yes Man solidified his status as one of the most bankable stars in Hollywood. Despite his fame, Jim Carrey's personal life has been marked by introspection and struggle. He has spoken openly about battling depression and finding solace in art, philosophy, and spirituality. Over the years, Carrey became more reclusive, retreating from the Hollywood spotlight to focus on painting and personal growth. Carrey married actress Melissa Womer in 1987. The couple had a daughter before divorcing in 1995. He then began a high-profile relationship with actress Lauren Holly, whom he married in 1996. The marriage was short-lived, ending after less than a year. Carrey was later romantically linked to several actresses, including Renee Zellweger, with whom he was briefly engaged after filming Me, Myself, and Irene in 2000. Perhaps his most tragic relationship was with Catriona White, a makeup artist. The two had an on-and-off relationship between 2012 and 2015. Catriona died by suicide in 2015, leading to a period of intense public and personal scrutiny for Carrey. He later spoke about the grief and spiritual reflection that followed. Through it all, Jim Carrey has remained deeply philosophical about love, loss, and the human experience. In 2020, Carrey returned to screens with a surprising twist, playing the eccentric villain Dr. Robotnik in Sonic the Hedgehog, which introduced him to a new generation of fans. He also starred in the critically acclaimed series Kidding, where he played a children's television host dealing with personal grief, an eerie reflection of his own internal struggles. By 2022, Carrey publicly hinted at retirement, saying he had done enough and was content with his creative life off-screen. Now, in his 60s, Jim Carrey lives more quietly, painting in his home studio, practicing mindfulness, and only occasionally re-emerging in the public eye. He remains outspoken on art, on life, and on the traps of celebrity. Behind the laughter and outrageous characters is a man who has wrestled with identity, purpose, and meaning. Jim Carrey is more than a comedian. He's a philosopher, an artist, and a seeker. Whether he's lighting up a stage, screen, or canvas, one thing remains clear. Jim Carrey's legacy is a mosaic of joy, complexity, and profound human insight. We'd love to hear your thoughts on Jim Carrey. Don't forget to leave a comment below. This is Legends of Laughter. Keep watching and we'll keep creating. See you on the next video.